welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be back at it again with my scrap granny square blanket. You probably remembered from my first video that during my vlog I was working on my scrap blanket and I only had about, I think, 2 rows done. We're almost done with 4 rows, so we've gotten more done. I wanted to do this and I've seen a lot of people do it. I'm doing how many granny squares can I make within 24 hours. I'm hoping I can get a good bit done. I'd like to get another row done because with my brain's just been on a roll with color combos recently, and I just got new yarn, which was about almost a little over $150. 163 to be exact. Girl is running on threads. So I'm gonna be making granny squares today. So the time right now is 8:06 and I am going to, I already have 2 squares made, which I have this one, the sage, and it's not a dark brown, but it's a little lighter than my dark brown that I usually use. And then I have this medium and light blue. So I got those 2 done. And I would like to get, since I already have 2, so I'm gonna put a little granny square counter and it's gonna go up throughout the video just to keep track of how many granny squares we're at. And I am going to be making my 3rd one, but we're gonna make some color combos before we start playing everything out. And then once we get some color combos and placement, then we're gonna start making these granny squares. So let's go make some granny square color combos. So we're gonna start making color combos. I already have one that I made a couple hours ago, but I didn't make the square because I was eating 2 breakfast sandwiches. So girl was hungry, I hadn't eaten all day. The color code that I have made is this blue, which actually this blue comes from a multicolored, and so do these 4. I color pulled it earlier today because I'm a person that likes to color pull, I don't even know if that's the right term, but separate my colors when it's a stripe. So we got this light blue from it. It's like it's not my icy blue. It's kind of an icy blue. It's like a light, like grayish blue. Then we got this dark navy blue, but it's not like dark navy. Then we got this light medium. As you can see, this one's a lot darker. This one is lighter. And then I don't know if it's just me, but these are 2 different shades. They don't look like it on camera, but in person, they kind of do. This one has a little more of a vibrant blue into it. This one, not so much. This one is more dull than this one. So there is a difference, you just can't see it on camera. But those 4 I got from color pulling, that whole scheme, which it was a Karen cake, I believe it was called, a Karen cake. And I actually really like those cakes because they come out really cute. But I did get this color as well. This is the light brown I was talking about. It's called Dark Top, or Top. I don't know, but it's just like semi-dark brown. It's not like my dark mocha, the one I typically use all the time. I got that one, and then I also got like a dark navy, and then I got my other colors I usually needed. So I'm gonna make this granny square for sure. It's gonna be cream with this blue. It's gonna be the color combo, and then I'm gonna come up with some other color combos, mainly with the blues. And then I also have my bag of scraps right here. I do have a good selection. I have a good selection of scraps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make some color combos, and I will be right back.
1 eternity later.
Okay, so after some time trying to combine colors, make sure they look good, and hoping that I didn't make any flipping repeats, I came up with 7 color combos. Was not expecting 7. I was expecting a little less because it is late at night and I need to take a shower, which I ain't doing for a good hot minute. But I digress. So let's jump right into getting these color combos in. So the first one I have is the dark blue and ice. This one's really cute. It kind of goes back to the navy and ice one that I've done a couple times, but I want to do with this dark blue and do a dark combo with ice because I think this ice blue looks really good with dark colors. Next, I did this medium blue with pink. I've done the baby blue and pink, but I kind of want to do pink again with it being the secondary color and then blue being the main. So I picked this like blue and pink. It actually looks really good. So the next one I have is I have this dark green and the spa color, the dark seafoam spa color. This one looks really good. I don't know if I've done this one yet. We're just gonna have to wait and find out. If I did, I'll just rearrange these to make 2 different color combos. Next is, I've already done one of these with the top, but I want to do it with my dark brown, is Sage in the dark brown, because I really like this color combo and I want to do it again. And then we already know about the light blue and the cream one. And then my second to last one, I did the light blue with navy. So we did kind of a flip-flop with the ice blue and navy, put it with 2 different shades of blue, and just to kind of mix it up. And then my last one is this dark blue, and then top. I know I'm using a full skein, but I have 2 of these, so I can use one of these for scrap yarn blanket, because it is scrap yarn, but it's also like stash buster, you know what I mean? So those are my 7. As of tonight, I'm probably gonna get done with 9 squares. So I'm not mad, but we are gonna start going to these granny squares. And honestly, if I'm being real with y'all, I'm not gonna record much of the granny square process because I'm gonna try to get these done as fast as possible. And also, I've edited one too many long videos. Like the 30-minute one was too much. But then I just got done editing my new scrap inspo video, which you can go and watch that one. But I'm gonna jump into these granny squares and I will keep y'all updated about where I'm at with the whole granny square situation. So a little update, it's now 9:11. It's been about an hour since starting doing granny squares, and I've made 2, and I'm gonna show you what those squares look like because I think they actually look really good. So the first one is the dark blue and the ice blue. This one actually came out really good. I like how this is a spin off of the navy and ice blue, but the blue in this one is a little more it's not as dark as navy. And then my other one is the dark green in the spa, which is a seafoam green. This one actually turned out good. I was kind of scared about this one because I didn't know if I made any other squares look like it, but I checked all my squares and I didn't see any repeat. So I made it anyway, and if there is a repeat, I'll just put it far away from that square just so they don't touch, because I hate when the same square touches. You know, if there's other like granny square colors with it, then I don't like that. I like them, they can be diagonal from each other, but they can't be like together. Is that just me? I feel like that's just me. I digress. So I've made 2 within the past hour. So I want to try to get as much done tonight. I'm not gonna stay up super late because I have a morning shift tomorrow. So I literally have all day tomorrow to work on. So, and I also gotta hop in the shower in a little bit. So I'm gonna try to fit at least 1 more square before I shower. 1, if not 2, but it's mostly gonna be 1 before I hop in the shower. And then I will update y'all once I probably get out of the shower. Will probably be the next update, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I just got out of the shower. It is 11:18, and before I got in the shower, I was able to complete, I think, 1 more square, and we are now up to 6 squares, which is absolutely crazy. And also, before I left, I changed one of the color combos. I originally did the light brown, or the dark top. It's a light brown in my opinion, and the dark blue. I honestly did not like it. It's not one of my favorites, so I changed it and I reused one of the colors that I already used, and I'm doing top with the seafoam color because this is enough for a 1 round. So I'm gonna do that instead because it looks way better and it gives another earthy tone gray square to it. So I'm gonna do that, but I have 3 more squares to do, and I'm gonna try to finish the 3 squares and then probably start connecting. And then tomorrow, like I mentioned earlier, I have a morning shift, so I don't get home till 4, but I'll probably crochet a good couple more squares. I'm not 100% sure how many more, but I will most definitely try to get more done just so we're not stuck at 9. I'm gonna make these next 3, and I will, after I get all the squares done, I will show you what they all look like, because I've already looked at them and they look so good. So I'll be right back. Hello, there has been a time jump. It is currently about 2 a.m. in the morning. Oh my god. I got them all done. I did. I got all 7 granny squares done. But I have 9 in total. 7 not including the first 2 I made before I started recording. This is all of the granny squares. I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm just gonna connect them tomorrow. Because I do not have the time, nor the energy to do that. So, I did make progress. We did make 7 granny squares today with a total of 9 at the end of the night. It is currently 1:54 and I'm tired. I need sleep because I have a morning shift tomorrow. But at least I get off at 4, so that's kind of nice. Plus I get off at work 2.5 hours before the Super Bowl starts. So don't have to do that. But I will connect them to the blanket, and then with all of these, I gotta make at least one more granny square, because if I connected them, I would have almost completed 2 rows. But be 1 granny square short. Because I have 3 more on this row, and then I just need 7 more. So that's 10. I have 9. So I'm gonna try to make 1 more tomorrow, and then connect them all. And then I might try to get more. I'm not 100% sure, but we're just gonna see how tomorrow is after work. But I will see y'all in the afternoon after I get off work. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so I just got back from work. I had a morning shift and it's now 4:27, and I'm gonna jump right back into doing the blanket. I have it set out all on my bed just so I can start getting into it. And last night I was able to finish, I think, 1 more square, but overall so far we have a total of 9 squares, which is a lot. I want to at least get 1 more done. 1 more. If I can get 1 more done, I'll start connecting the squares, just so I can get that. And then I'll probably get some more squares done throughout, just so I'm not cutting it off at 10. I'll try to get more than 10, but I just want to have 2 more rows done before I start making more squares. So I'm gonna jump right into making 1 more square for getting 10, and then I'll start connecting them all. Okay, so the time right now is about to be, it's 5:24, but it's about to be 5:30, and I got done with all 10 granny squares finally, after trying to figure out color combos and trying to make sure I didn't repeat anything. These are the squares that I have so far. I'm gonna make more, hopefully, and we're gonna start connecting these. I am going to start sewing them on, but also before I start, I have to get my dirty needle and weave in these ends. So I'll be right back. Okay, so time right now is 5:55. It only took me that long because it took me about 2 hours, because I was trying to get the other square done, you know, trying to figure out color combos and making sure there's no repeats in the blanket, no nothing, and made sure it looked good with all the other squares. And then I had to sew in all the ends. I had to weave them in because I didn't want to have them hang out and then do them towards the end of the blanket, because that's what I was about to do with the middles specifically. But then they were getting all tangled up, so I had to weave them all in now. But after the 2 hours that it took me to weave in ends and figure out 1 more square color combo, we are now down to 10 granny squares. And I'm actually proud of myself because I didn't think I'd be able to make 10. But we are down to 10 granny squares, and we're gonna start connecting these to the blanket now. So a little bit of an update is now 9:10. It is now 9:10, and I have connected most of the squares. I got 3 more to go, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like so far because I might make more squares tonight, and tomorrow I will show you the full thing of how much progress we got, and just so y'all know what it looks like in better daylight. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. So this is what it looks like. Show all the different squares we have. There's some a little more closer to me. There's like these 4. There's a dark green brown one over there. But these are all the squares we have. It is 7 granny squares long, or width. And then I'm not 100% sure about length, but I would probably say it's mostly going to be, I'd say 12 to 14. So I'm guessing a 7 by 12 or a 7 by 14 granny square blanket. But that's what it looks like right now. So I am going to finish up connecting these squares, and I will probably get back to you after I connect all these squares together. Okay, so update. The time is now 11:23, and I just got done connecting everything, and I am very tired. I need to go to bed because I'm running on, I believe. But I'm going to show y'all what it looks like tomorrow, just so it looks better. I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, so it's the next day. As you see, I just got back from school. I got all the squares connected last night and got them all done. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like now with adding 2 more rows to the blanket. Okay, so I have the blanket right here, or half of it. I have half of the blanket, and this is what she looks like. I don't know if I can get into the whole frame, but that's pretty much most of it, but this is what it looks like so far. I actually really like it. It is my whole wingspan, but so far we are at 5 rows of 7 granny squares, which mathematically is 35 granny squares in total, which is a lot. But I think I'm gonna keep going until I'll probably start at 10, try it, see how I feel about it, and then I'll go to 12, and if it's still not big enough, then I'll go to 14, and that's probably where I'll stop at, 14, if not 16, depending on how I feel. So that is all of the granny squares we got done. We got a total of 10 granny squares done, which was the goal, but honestly, I feel like once I get more scraps, I'll be able to make more granny squares, because the thing is, I'm running low on scraps. You know, don't really have any good colors to combine with just yet, but I might make some new granny squares. That is all for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, you know, this journey making all these granny squares, making this way bigger now, and we are closer. We are about halfway through this blanket. And let me know what other content y'all want from me. Like if you want more inspo or if you want more vlogs, just let me know. I'll most likely do it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.